Let's go through your warm-up together. Here they want this, the angles and the sides from smallest to largest. So in the first one, I'm going to look for the smallest side, and I'll look across from it. That's angle Y. Then I look for the next smallest side. I go across from that, angle W, and the last angle is angle X. In number 2, I look for the smallest angle, and I pick the side across from it. Again, I pick the next smallest angle, and the side across from that, and then the last side is JL. In number 2, I draw a triangle, and I label the angles D, E, and F. I have x plus 6, 5x minus 8, and 9x plus 2. X plus 6, 5x minus 8, and 9x plus 2. And I know that they'll all add up to 180 degrees. When I combine like terms, I get 15x is equal to 180. So x is equal to 12. If I substitute that back in, I get 12 plus 6, which is 18. 5 times 12 minus 6, which is, minus 8, which is 60, minus 8, which is 52. And 9 times 12, which is 108, plus 2 is 104. They want the sides from least to greatest, so I'm going to start with the smallest angle, which is D. I know the side across from that would be EF. The next smallest side, the next smallest angle is E. The side across from that is DF. Then the last side is DE. This lesson is on the special segments in a triangle. We're just going to focus on identifying them, and we'll construct them next class. So what is a perpendicular bisector? A perpendicular bisector cuts a side in half, forming a 90-degree angle. This perpendicular bisector would be perpendicular, forming this right angle here. And would cut this side in half, so both of these pieces would be equal. What is an angle bisector? An angle bisector cuts one of the angles in half. So it would go in cutting that angle in half, and we would mark both pieces congruent. What's a median? A median cuts a side in half and connects to the opposite angle. So my median would cut this side down here into two equal places, but it goes through the angle. And an altitude goes from an angle to the opposite side forming a 90-degree angle with that side. So the altitude would come down, and I'd have a 90-degree angle over here formed. It doesn't create any congruent parts other than the two 90-degree angles. So let's try to identify some. So let's try to identify some of these. Pause this video and draw the pictures, and try to write down what segment AB is in each triangle, if it is one. Now that you've answered the questions, let's see if you did them correctly. In the first one, AB connects an angle to the opposite side with a right angle. So it is an altitude. In the second one, none of the properties for any of the special segments are met, so it's not any of them. In the third one, it bisects this angle up top, so it's an angle bisector. And the fourth one, it connects angle A with this side down here at a right angle, so it's an altitude. And the next one, it bisects the side down here and connects it to an angle, so it's a median. And on the last one, it bisects this angle and it's perpendicular, so it is a perpendicular bisector. Okay. So now we just want to use them to determine what pieces are congruent. So if AB is an angle bisector, what I'm going to do is draw in what it would do. So it would create two congruent pieces. So now I know that the angle CAB is congruent to angle BAD, and those are the two congruent parts it creates. Here they tell me AC is a median. That means that it is going to cut this side BD in half. Determine what parts are congruent. Well, BC is congruent to CD. And in this last one, it shouldn't be an altitude, it should actually be a perpendicular bisector. My apologies for the typo. It would cut this bottom side in half because it would bisect it, and it would form a right angle right here. So I would have that AC is congruent to CD, and I could even say that angle BCD is congruent to angle BCA because they're both right. Okay. Practice identifying these special segments and the congruent parts created by them with your homework assignment. Please do the front side only. Thanks.